5-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Rolling right and going deep. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Running free. Touchdown, Volunteers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. He's got it in the end zone for the 2, and they take an 8-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on the third.
Still on his feet at the 40. All out of space. There he goes. The 20. He's at the touchdown Gator. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Fair catch, called for and made. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Aguilar. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure starting to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 20. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Volunteers want to move quickly. Looks as if he's going to run it. The ball's free. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. Pressure coming. Slings it downfield. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wilson. At midfield, he's got room. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Gators, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. On the move. It's a running room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox, toting the rock, man. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with, and
he's loose. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Gators trying to cash it in on first and goal. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Looking for space to the left. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Florida! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay a big difference.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets.
Looking for a huge play. He's got it down the left side. Open spaces. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown ball. How about this? A two-point conversion coming.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out.
Wide open spaces. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Gator. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in the groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. But when you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Here's the pressure. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle.
Turning it on. Push down for the tackle. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. Touchdown, Florida. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. Makes the grab. It's Staley. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Vols want to crank the tempo.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. There he goes. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
That's a pretty impressive throw, man. That's given me Peyton Manning to Peerless Price memories back when I was watching them, playing against them in college. That was a thing of beauty right there. There's a nice chemistry that this quarterback...
Underneath toast of coverage, got it deep downfield. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. Handoff to the single back. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. And the Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. Right back to it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for that.
3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Gators can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Out of the gun, the inside give. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Glagway. Snagged out of the air. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the right. He's got it. Touchdown, Gator! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Just when you think it's automatic, it's not. Extra point, no good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts the drive trying to go up top. He wants to take the top off. He's got it at the 30. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough. They get run by, he makes the catch, and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a different...
Turning on the Jets. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Florida. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll call for the fair catch here. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air, it's Aguilar. Skips away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Quarterback gets past the marker. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback moving. The short hands. It's Gaines. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
Man, he just continues to be on fire at the quarterback spot.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Vols racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback.
Fires one high and deep. Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
Well, there was a golden opportunity for the offense to come away with 2 points there, but he dropped it in the end zone. That's a catch you have to make.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking for a man. It's Ragway. They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Bringing the heat. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He'll pull it down. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. He's got it. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator. They'll try to add another to their lead. The defense just lost track of it. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Wants to throw on first down. Gonna take a shot. Finds a spot in the middle. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+. That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to run it. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Volunteers want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Lets it fly deep downfield. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Vols!
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to. But at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way. But the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
He's into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and they shave a couple more off of this lead. The Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Floating away. Pulls it in. It's ball. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I don't know what you want me to do. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. He's just got such elusiveness. You see him, he's getting outside the pocket, he's making you miss, and then all of a sudden, he's throwing completions. I got no answers for him.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. That's caught. It's Hawkins. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. The Gators with the 1st and 10. Off play action. Showing the arm strength to the left. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Florida!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. The DBs will back off a bit. To the air, it's Aguilar. He's got it down. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. To the air on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket. He's got it up to 25. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Tennessee! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the 1st half, when you got to have an execution. It's got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the 1st half.
They're on it, and they get it back for another drive. A special teams penalty cost the D 15 yards as we start this drive. And in the final seconds of the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal unit. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's a heat. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another 1st down. That's going to wrap it up here in the 1st half. Stay tuned. 2nd half not too far away. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this 2nd half, lined up for an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside even...
It's a seam wide open. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself in the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback, you're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking them.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Moves away as he feels pressure. Touchdown, Gator! And the beatdown has ensued. they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Aguilar. Going downfield for the big play. Makes the grab at the 30. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The Volunteers in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Vols now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Moves around to clear up the vision. Makes the grab. Oh, a lot of space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
First and goal, Tennessee.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead.
69, Tennessee, 50.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll run it. Fights off the defender. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Under fire. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
Let's see what he can do with it. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Looking to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it.
He's going to fire deep. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Man, receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him.
Touchdown ball! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To the air, it's Lagway. Still looking, on the move. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. The short hands, it's Ball. At the 40, there he goes. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Lost a throw on first down. Dances away. He's forced out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage, and the defense will take it as a sack. And the Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the gun. The running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got some room into the goal line. Touchdown, Florida! And they take it in for 6 more points. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead.
Tennessee, 58.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Forced out of the pocket. Turns and fires a risky pass back to the line. Intercepted. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Caught behind the line. It's Ball. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Ball. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
There he goes. Smashes ahead. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Gators are marching down the field. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To throw, it's Lagway. Snagged in the middle. It's Thurman. Put him right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose. And he coughed it up, and good thing he got it back himself.
Tennessee, 58.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll try to power it in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to... Touchdown, Gator! And the pummeling has started.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fair catch, called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. He tries to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
He's not afraid to go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. He'll take another shot here. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Still on his feet at the 45. And the interception was enough. The return made it even better as he gets it down to the 48-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Jackson. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Gators will have it 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Clark. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the lone running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Motion from the back. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Gets it out quickly. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Buys a little time. Makes the grab. It's Gaines. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Vols will hustle to the line.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Tennessee. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Pushes ahead. He'll get in there as they draw 2 points closer. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they light up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Quarterback may change this route. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He's open on the right. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. On the move, he fires. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many.
Touchdown, Florida! And the stomping has commenced.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end. But all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. All wideouts, no backs. To the air, it's Aguilar. The sweet feet buy a little time. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Gator! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, Defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense and make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see.
He uncorks one deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Bust through behind his pad. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Scrambling away. Got out of trouble and throws. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the victory.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He'll get rid of it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback
lined up through the three, and it's a fake. They want to throw it. You want to be bold and daring, but sometimes you got to know when to just take the three. Offense working from the pistol. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Gets it past the marker. Gets away from one, finds room. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Gators just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll ride the hot hand. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And here comes the offense on second down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.